Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's another vlog. But I thought I'd try something a little bit different this month, and if y'all like it, maybe keep doing it on a monthly basis. I know y'all like my unboxings of my book of the months, so I thought what I would try would be maybe unboxing my book of the month when they come in, and then reading it and letting y'all know how I feel about it, because it's usually a new release, a debut, or something like that. Unless I skip a month. That hasn't happened yet, because I always want to get a book, but there may come a time where I don't like any of the selections. So before we get started, I'll tell you a little bit about book of the month in case you don't know anything about it. But this is not affiliated with them whatsoever. I just truly love book of the month, and I want to share it with y'all. But Book of the Month is a subscription book service that you get to choose from 5 books every month. It's $14.99 a month. Usually your first month is $9.99. If you use my referral link down below, I know for sure it's $9.99 for your first month. You get to pick from a list of their 5 choices for their whatever they have chosen for a book. There's 5 choices for you to choose, different genres. And there's also, if you do not like any of the choices, the 5 choices that they have for you, you can choose to either skip the month, or you can choose from 5 more choices that they have for you at the bottom. Okay, so I have my screen recording. Let's see if I can do this. I'll see if I can put it, somewhere over here for y'all to see. So we have our 5 September choices. Here we have 2 contemporary fictions, we have a thriller, we have a history, and we have a literary fiction. So at the bottom here, it's not doing it now because I've already chosen my book of the month. But at the beginning of the month, it's going to ask you somewhere at the bottom here if you want to skip the month, or would you like to have a choice of like 5 more of readers' favorite choices. And you can click on that even if you're not sure if that's what you want to do. You can click on that just to see what your choices are. That gives you 5 more. But if none of that is what you want, there's nothing in the selections of the month or the 5 extra selections, then you have to skip the month that you want, unless you just choose one, because you can't just do an add-on. You have to get a book of the month in order to do an add-on, and you get up to 2 add-ons a month. So I just wanted to point that out. I always personally wondered if you can just get like an add-on book, because they offer, if you go to all books, there's so many books for add-ons for you to choose from, just different categories. You can get a book that was from last month, or any other month, or just members most loved. That's what your 5 choices usually, or something like that, your other 5 choices or something like that. You get the book of the month finalists you can choose from, and I mean, this keeps going on and on and on. So you have a lot of books to choose from, but in order to do an add-on, you have to pick a book of the month from the 5 selections. So I just thought I'd point that out. But anyway, yes, if you use my link below, once again, that's $9.99 for your first book of the month, and then any book of the month after that is $14.99, which I think it is a phenomenal deal. Even if you do an add-on for $9.99, that's a phenomenal deal for 2 books, 2 hardcover book of the month copies, beautiful books, definitely a $30 value you're getting for $14.99 or $9.99. So anyway, just wanted to explain that to you before we get into me opening up my choices for September. I don't see it on here. No, it doesn't show you on here. But a new thing that they started doing, I don't know, I only noticed it last month, but a new thing that they're doing is you can pick another new release for an add-on for $9.99. So like if you go to this section right here, after you pick your September choice, you can go to all books, and it'll have new this month, and you can choose from any of these as your add-on, which will also be a new release. Now, I'm not seeing my add-on that I chose from this category because this is what I did my add-on as. I saw it was available as new this month. It came out just recently. You'll be seeing it in a minute. It actually came out this week. This is, I'm filming this on Saturday. This is September 12th. It came out on this past Tuesday. So let's get into the nitty gritty. Let me go ahead and put that aside. So we'll open my book of the month. Got my trusty scissors here. I haven't even opened the box yet. I think I got it, I don't remember when I got this. Oh, I got it Wednesday. Yeah, I got it Wednesday. So the first one on top, it's not the 5 selections. The first one on top is my add-on, which was in the new this month category, and that is One by One by Ruth Ware. And then as my September pick, I chose Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. And then of course you get your bookmark for Book of the Month. It has Book of the Month on one side and then a little phrase on the other. This time it says, "Until we read again." Cute, cute, cute. This was not one of the selections for the month of September, but it was available in new this month. I see that it's not there currently anymore. So I guess it's like a one-time deal. You see it, you get it. If you miss it, you don't get it. I don't know. But of course you can get this at your local bookstores, I'm sure, Barnes & Nobles, or wherever you shop for your books. I was really anticipating this release, so I jumped on it when I saw it. And then I chose Anxious People. I heard good things about it. I heard really good things about Frederick Bachman. I've never read anything from him before, but I know a lot of people love his writing and his books. So I thought I'd give this one a try. But anyway, I think I'm gonna start off with One by One by Ruth Ware. I just finished Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman, as well as Screwed by K.M. Newhold. I need to do my Goodreads, reviews. But yeah, this was really good, and I really want the next one, like stat. Like if I didn't have this to read, I'd probably go get The Toll and read The Toll, because this leaves a major cliffhanger, ain't gonna lie. So I don't really know much about One by One. I know that I love Ruth Ware. I haven't read anything that has disappointed me yet by Ruth Ware. Well, no, I take that back. The Woman in Cabin 10. I didn't particularly like that one, but that's the only one. Everything since then I've either liked or loved. So we're going to read this one in this reading vlog and see how it goes. Like I said, I just thought it would be fun to read a new release. That way I can get my thoughts out to y'all, so y'all can make y'all own decision of whether y'all want to read it based on my opinion or not. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this book today. I saw that it's also available on Scribd. The only thing with Scribd and new releases, they tend to go away. So I have a feeling this book, which is why I want to start it right away. This one's also available on Scribd as well, but like I said, I have a feeling it's going to go away. The first part of the month, they will have like some new releases, and then about mid-month, they'll just disappear, and then they'll come back at the end of the month. Why? I don't know. Has anybody else noticed that? I don't know the reason for that. No clue, but I figured while it's there, I'll have it in case I want to switch back and forth to the audio. I wanted to see who is... Let me turn off this. I've been recording this. I need to stop it. Stop recording. I want to see who's narrating the book, because I've loved this one particular narrator that Ruth Ware has been using. So I want to see if it's her again, because if it is, I know I'm going to enjoy her narration for the book. Yes, it is. Imogen Church is her name. She usually narrates all of Ruth Ware's books, and she does a fantastic job. So I'm going to listen to the sample. I can't let y'all listen to the sample because it's copyright. I had my hand slapped already on that before, so we're not going to do that again. Sorry, but if you want to go check out the sample, just head on over to Audible and just search for One by One by Ruth Ware, and you can listen to this narrator. She's phenomenal. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to listen to the sample, Might go ahead and jump into this book. I don't know, pour me a little glass of wine. I bought me some new wines today. I went wine shopping, and I picked up three new ones that I have not tried yet. One of them is the new Snoop Dogg wine from 19 Crimes. 19 Crimes is actually a really good wine. I've had their Cabernet as well as their Pinot Noir, and it's very good. I'm a red drinker, but this is just a California red, so it's probably like a red blend, which I love as well. It wasn't very expensive, probably around $15, something like that. Not even that much, but you know, around that point. But I'm anxious to give it a go because, you know, I mean, it's Snoop Dogg, so I'm probably gonna do some wine tasting in a bit as well, if y'all want to come along with me on that. Okay, here are the 3 wines that I got. I usually get a Robert Mondava, but I get the Cabernet and I get the one that is been aged in a bourbon barrel. Oh my god, it's so good, y'all. So I went ahead and I got just a Robert Mondava Pinot Noir. And then I got, this is the 19 Crimes Cali Red with Snoop Dogg on the front. And then this is a Malbec Los Cardos Donna Paula. I've heard about this brand of wine. It's like so bright for some reason. It's not like focusing. It wants to focus on Snoop Dogg. There we go. Okay. Donna Paula. I've had this before in a Malbec and it was really, really good. I saw this one today and I got it because it was just pretty. I thought the little label was pretty and it's got like a purple top on it. But those are the 3 wines I picked up today while wine shopping. So we're gonna taste them. So we're gonna do a little taste testing. I'm gonna put y'all down right here. I'm gonna put my book to kind of prop it up a little bit because it's not, there we go. I look atrocious, sorry y'all. It's Saturday. I just threw my hair up with some dry shampoo. I didn't put any makeup on. I just had my face dermaplane, so I like to let it breathe for a couple days before I like put makeup on. But anyway, you've seen me at my worst. So I Googled on how to cleanse your palate for wine tasting, because I mean, I don't know these things. And it said to eat slices of like plain bread or crackers and wash it down with just regular water. So I have just some plain saltines here and my Yeti of cold water. And I just got a little throwaway cup that we're going to taste each of these wines with. Let me get my wine opener. Open them and let them breathe for a little bit. Oh my god, I have to keep this wine cork. It even has Snoop Dogg on the wine cork. What? I have to keep it. I don't know if you can tell. If it'll focus. It's trying to focus on my face. Focus on Snoop. Look at Snoop Dogg. There we go. Cute. Okay, just to cleanse my palate, I'm gonna take a bite of cracker. Let's start off with, we'll start off with Robert. This is the Pinot Noir. And I know they say when you swirl wine and it like sticks to the side of the glass, like the longer it takes to slide down, like the better quality of wine it is. Is that right? Seems like I read that somewhere. So that's why they swirl their wine. I mean, I don't know. I'm no expert. All right. Smells good. I mean, it's good. It's smooth, very smooth. It doesn't have like, you know, like some dry red wines have sort of a burn to them. This one does not. It's very smooth. All right, next wine. I'm gonna eat my cracker. Oh, about. Might as well eat that little piece. Soak it all up. Okay. We open Snoop next, so let's see what Snoop tastes like. This is just a California red, so like a red blend. It's a little bit darker in color. Ooh. See, this one slid down kind of fast. This one's taking a while to slide down. Let's see. I like it. I like Snoop. Good job, Snoop. All right, next up is the Malbec. This one's not as dark as Snoop was, but it's definitely darker than the Pinot Noir. But I do believe Pinot Noirs are a lighter red, if I'm thinking correctly. Don't rely on my wine expertise, because I am not an expertise on wine. I just like to drink the stuff. I mostly Google everything. This one's kind of got a slow drain. Not as slow as Snoop Dogg. All right, let's see. I bought this one just because of its label. I think it was both, I want to say this was like around $11, and this one was on sale for like $8.99 for sure. Snoop Dogg was the most expensive of my choices for the day. Every now and then I'll splurge and get like a $30 to $40 bottle of wine. I know for our anniversary this past January, I bought like a $45 to $50 bottle of wine, and it was so good. Let's see how this Malbec tastes. Ooh, it's got some floral hints to it. I like it. All good choices. I think my favorite is Snoop. Snoop's my fave. Then I'd have to go with the Donna Paula, the Malbec, and then probably the Pinot Noir. It has less of a flavor. Yeah, it's good. It definitely has a floral taste to it, which may be why there's flowers on the bottle. I don't know, but I like it. There's your wine tasting part of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're a wine drinker, let me know in the comments down below what wines you like. Even if it's a white wine. I like white wine too. I just prefer a red over a white. But let me know what your favorites are in the comments below, so I can go get them and try them for myself. Happy Sunday, y'all. I am a little past 100 pages. It's okay. It's definitely not bad. I definitely want to continue reading it, or listening to it. I've been mostly listening to it, and when I can sit still for a minute, I'll follow along with the book. Right in the beginning, I definitely followed along because we kind of follow a description of some of our characters that we're going to be reading about, as well as a news article right in the beginning. So basically, we're following along a group of people. We're only getting the point of view from one of those persons, as well as the housekeeper of the ski chalet, I think is where they're at. So this group of people is from a company called Snoop. FYI, we totally finished off that bottle of 19 Crimes Snoop Dogg Cali Red. It was very good. Highly recommend it. If you see it, get it. If you're a red wine drinker, it's very good. We like polished it off very quickly. But anyway, yeah, so the company is called Snoop, and what they are is basically an app that, what I'm gathering is like a musical app, but it's a place where you can sort of hop onto someone else's playlist, like anyone, like from celebrities to friends, family, you know, anybody. Like you can log on to your account and, you know, depending, like say you follow Lady Gaga, you can see, it'll show that she is online listening to some music, and you can totally snoop into her account and listen to whatever she is currently listening to, wherever she is in the world. Whatever she's listening to, you can snoop onto it. So they've done very well. They are going on this little ski resort vacay kind of thing to really talk about the business. There's like possibly maybe a buyout. Erin, who is a housekeeper for the ski chalet that they're going to be staying at, her and her co-worker Danny, who is a chef, they kind of stay there and keep the place clean and tidy and just tend to the guests there. But our character that we're following, are like from the, I guess from the Snoop app or whatever, she's not actually currently part of the company. Her name is Liz. She's a very interesting character. I didn't really know how to place her at first. I won't say too much about that, where she fits in to the Snoop company. But she is there for a reason, and something's just not clicking with her character for me. I feel like she's like on the edge of something or on the verge of something. But like I said, she's not employed with the company anymore, but she does have something to do with it. So she is there on the trip with them. And that's kind of like the first like 12 to 13 chapters of the book. This we're just getting familiar with the people, the app, and the chalet, I guess. So I just finished, like, there's not really chapters in here. It just goes by Liz and Erin. But I think I'm on like chapter 14 or something like that, as far as like on the audiobook goes, is what is showing, either 13 or 14. But we're just kind of starting to get into the plot of the story. So from what I get from the synopsis is they're gonna get trapped in at this ski chalet, but someone has gone missing. And there's supposed to be like a really bad storm coming in. Haven't gotten that far yet. That's kind of, I'm just guessing what's going to be happening. But it says in the synopsis, the storm brewing inside the chalet is no match for the one brewing outside. However, a devastating avalanche leaves the group cut off from all access to the outside world. Even worse, one snooper hadn't made it back from the slopes when the avalanche hits. As each hour passes without any sign of rescue, panic mounts, the chalet grows colder, and the group dwindles further, one by one. So I don't know if like someone's gonna be killing them off, I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's kind of where I'm at. Like I said, it's maybe once I've gotten over the hump of getting to know the characters and their purpose of the trip and things like that, maybe we'll start getting a little bit more interesting plot storyline. But yeah, I'm just like a tad bit over 100 pages in, so I'm gonna keep going. I have some laundry to do, and then I think I'm gonna sit and do my nails. I haven't done my nails in forever. I did file them a little bit this morning while I was listening, because they just get, I don't like when they get too long. It's kind of get in the way of typing, and you know. But I haven't like put a color on them in so long. I just feel like having pretty nails. It's been a coon's age. So I'm gonna do that and continue to listen, do some laundry, and yeah, I think a football game either is on now or will be coming on later today. I'm not sure. I don't really care much about the foosball, but my husband Michael is cooking for the football events happening today over next door at my brother's. It's just gonna be us, you know, family, the usual. But that's really the only thing I got going today, just trying to get all my laundry done so I don't have to worry about it during the week. Yeah, that's where we're at, so I'm gonna keep going. Happy Monday. I am exactly 200 pages in. Pretty much halfway. Well, maybe actually a little bit more than halfway. I have like that much left to go. So yeah, I'm a little bit more than halfway. Again, it's okay. It's nothing spectacular. It's kind of giving me Clue vibes, because we're all like trapped in this one place and people keep getting bit off one by one. One by one, pun not intended. Let's see, we've already lost 1, 2, 3. We've already lost 3 people, and 1 person has disappeared. I think that's how I want to say it without giving any spoilers. I'm enjoying the mystery of it, you know, because there seems to be some underlining details about our characters. We just learned a little tidbit about Erin, who is our housekeeper. So I'm anxious to get into a little bit more of that, because I don't know, you know, what that little tidbit that we just learned means, because I mean, we just got it right at the end of this chapter that I was just reading. Okay, sorry about that. My SD card was full, so I had to export everything. And then my battery needed to be charged, and I'm going out of focus. Things are just not right today. But anyway, what I was saying was I'm actually a little bit further along than I was when I first was trying to update you. Now we have some of our characters, or some of our people, going outside in the terrible snowstorm, but not much else has happened. So yeah, it's not that it's bad. I'm intrigued because I want to know what's going on, who's doing it. I don't really have any suspicions. Maybe I have a suspicion. I don't know what their motive would be. Like, I'm not 100% on it, but I have my suspicions on one person. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, but we're kind of at a slow part in the book. Not much is happening. Just kind of waiting things out right now. So yeah, it's nothing to really be super excited about. It's definitely nothing like, it's definitely not Turn of the Key or anything, but I'm intrigued. I want to know who's doing it and why. So we're gonna keep going. We have another hurricane coming toward us, and this time it is southeast. It's, in fact, I think New Orleans is being evacuated. It's supposed to hit, this is Hurricane Sally. It's supposed to hit sometime tomorrow morning. And I believe it's gonna be like a category 1 to 2. So, but I'm still not sure where like we are in this, you know, in the whole of the hurricane. What are we gonna be like in the red zone, in the purple zone, in the green zone, in the yellow zone? You know, I don't know exactly where we're gonna be, but at least it's not as strong as Laura. I think yeah, I think that was her name. but yeah, we got Hurricane Sally coming our way. So I'll keep you updated. The weather is just a little gloomy. We have some gray skies today. That's about it. I think we're gonna get more rain like this evening, and things are gonna start picking up like throughout the night. I'm supposed to have a hair appointment in the morning. I haven't heard from my hairdresser, so maybe she knows more about this storm than I do. I guess we'll see. I guess I will try to maybe text her a little later. I need to watch and see where it's going, because it looks like it's heading, like it's curving really, like really sharp to the east. I don't know, but I will keep y'all updated on Hurricane Sally. Okay, I just had to get on here real quick because shit is getting real. Even though I'm pretty sure I know who it is, shit's going down, shit's getting real. And it's just exciting. One thing Ruth Ware can do is she can really grab you in the last moments of her story. Finishing up some work and like feeling just super tense. So I just had to let y'all know, because said person that I think I know who is behind these murders is just downstairs, while other person is upstairs investigating things. I hope that's not too much of a spoiler. I don't think it is. I don't think that's giving too much away. It's just a very intense part. So I'm gonna continue. And by the way, I'm loving the narration. Imogen Church is fantastic. I think I told y'all that at the beginning of the video, that she's narrated all of Ruth Ware's books that I've listened to anyway. And she can just do voices just so well. And you can very much distinguish who you're listening to. So I just want to let y'all know that, but I am following along in the book as well, just because I like to do that. If I have the book, I like to follow along. So yeah, okay. We're gonna continue to work and see what happens. I'm gonna take a little short pause. I'm trying to decide if I wanna work out today. It's Monday, you know, I don't have it in me. I don't have that I want to work out feeling. Terrible. Anyway, getting very close to the end. I mean, obviously my suspicions are clear now, but I'm still wondering if this was Ruth Ware's intentions of letting us know the killer this far in advance, because I mean, that's still a lot left to go. I'm wondering if there's more to this. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I don't know how to put it into words. I feel like she set this up for us to know who the killer is. because it just seems too easy. So there's got to be something else. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but that's my thoughts as of right now. So I'll keep you posted. I just put on my SPF lip, so my lips are white, but this stuff is really good. It's from Vanny Cream, lip protectant, SPF 30. It's gonna go on white because, you know, it's a sunscreen for your lips, but it's gonna like fade into this like pretty natural, your lip but better kind of pink color. It's really cool. But yeah, right now I know I look washed out, but anyway, I finished one by one this morning while getting ready. Looks like I still have a hair appointment. I confirmed my appointment this morning, so I'll be heading that way in a little bit. Hurricane Sally, I don't know if she's made land yet. Not sure, I can't tell if she's made land yet, but I haven't been listening to the news this morning. I've turned it on earlier this morning right when I got up. Nothing much was happening. I think maybe we're gonna get more of her backlash later this afternoon, like just a lot of rain and wind, probably like a tropical weather kind of thing. I think we're mostly gonna be in the green. I don't know, unless she takes a drastic turn, but she seems to be going more this way, more east. We are southeast, but I think she's taking a turn a little steeper. I don't really know, but anyway, I think we're in the clear once again. I'm very thankful for that. I just hope that the people or the states that she does impact, looks like her biggest impact may be like Mobile, like Alabama, Gulfport. Anyway, one by one, I ended up giving it 3 stars. It wasn't, I mean, it was okay. I enjoyed it. Like I said before, I feel like she sort of set us up. Oh, how do I want to put this without giving it away? I just feel like it's too obvious, maybe. I don't know. But after you find out who it is, and I figured it out pretty much who it was going to be. I kind of had my suspicion, like, the entire time, like, after the first murder happened. I sort of started having my suspicions of this person. But, you know, I didn't know where we were going with this because the author definitely does her best, not like painting a picture of this person. But anyway, it is so hard to explain it without giving it away. But let me start from the beginning. So we have 8 guests coming to the chalet. It makes 10 with the housekeeper and the chef, the chef is Danny, and the housekeeper is Erin. We get points of view from Erin, the housekeeper. She's very young. She's like in her early 20s. And then we also get the point of view of Liz, who is in the group, the Snoop group. So this group of 8 people are coming to the chalet as like a business kind of thing, and we get a lot of that in like the middle of the kind of the beginning of the book, and then towards the middle. And right in the beginning, we're gonna get to know our characters. We're gonna get to know the place, the chalet that they're staying at. We're gonna get to know about Snoop. So a lot of explaining is going on in there, and then we get to the point of why the Snoop people are there. It has something to do with the business, a buyout kind of thing. Money is involved. So you have some of that in there. I kind of got a little bored in that area, but I powered through. I highly recommend the audio. which is read by Imogen Church. She's a fantastic narrator. She has narrated all of Ruth Ware's books that I've listened to so far, and I just think you get a better aspect of the story when you have such a good narrator. So I think that's what kind of kept me going with the story, is her voice and her interpretation of our characters. So that's basically it. And then when our people start getting killed off one by one, you you kind of put two and two together, but then you're not really sure why this person could be doing that. But of course you do. I felt like we found out who our murderer was pretty early on. So I was kind of wondering how she was going to drag this out. I was hoping it wasn't going to be too much dragging out of the situation, but I do kind of think it was maybe a little bit. There was a good bit of suspense, I will give it that. I really enjoyed the way she wrote out that part of the book, but again, I do feel like it was a little bit drawn out. I think, and I kept thinking this the whole time, like while I was listening to like the rest of the book, I'm thinking the entire time, this could be a really good movie. I really think this would do very well as a movie, because you're getting that suspense on the screen, you're visualizing that suspense, and I think that would really do justice to this book. Anyway, not that that's ever gonna happen, but I think it would be a good movie versus the book. I just felt like the ending was a little bit too drawn out. There's a lot of explaining at the end. You get the reason why, you kind of understand this person a little bit more. We get to know what happened to Erin in her past and what led her to be employed at this chalet as a housekeeper, because there is a little twist to her story. But yeah, that's my thoughts on One by One by Ruth Ware. Not her best for me. Still, Turn of the Key is my top Ruth Ware book. The Lying Game's not bad either. I would definitely check that one out, as well as The Death of Mrs. Westaway. Those are like my top 3 Ruth Ware books. The Woman in Cabin 10, I didn't really like. I mean, I liked it. I think I gave it a 3-star. It was okay. I just kind of got a little bored with everything. Once again, the ending was kind of drawn out, and then I didn't really like the ending. I kind of liked how this one ended, but yeah, just not my favorite. I think I probably would have definitely had trouble reading, like just physically reading this, because it was kind of slow a little bit in the middle. I definitely wanted to keep listening, even though we found out who our murderer was pretty early on, but it was thrilling and suspenseful to see where we were going with this character. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed this little vlog. If you want me to do this on like a monthly thing with the Book of the Month books, or any other new releases that come out during a month or something, let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely do more of these. I'll have this book as well as my Book of the Month referral link down below if you would like to join Book of the Month. It is $9.99 to start off your first month, and then $14.99 after that, and you can always skip a month. You don't have to get a book every month. You don't have to pay every month. Anything after you pick your 5 choices for the month is $9.99, and you get 2 add-ons per month. I just think it's a great deal for new releases that come out. We even sometimes get them before they actually come out. Debut authors, I just really enjoyed my time with Book of the Month. This, like I said in the beginning of this video, this is not sponsored by them in any kind of way. I just truly love Book of the Month. So yeah, all that information will be listed down below. Thank y'all again so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well. Hugs from me all around, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.